This is your sign to get a second opinion about your dental work because I went from having 4 cavities to 0. How does someone go from having 4 cavities to 0 cavities? We're always taught that once you have a cavity, you have to get a filling. There's nothing you can do about it. How did hers magically fix themselves? Either A, that first dentist was a scammer and he was lying and said, hey, you have these 4 cavities, even though they're not really there, and I'm gonna drill them out and put fillings there. Or B, the second dentist was lying and saying, hey, you actually don't have cavities even though there are obvious cavities here, and we're just gonna not do anything. And then they could be waiting around for them to get bigger and turn into root canals. Or option C, they're both right. I think honestly, it's probably option C. You see, I've already seen all scenarios. I've seen option A where someone comes from some corporate office and they're told like, I need 18 fillings. And I'm like, you need like 2, but there's literally no other fillings that you would need. And I've also seen where someone comes from a different office and it's usually someone who's like been around for a long time, they have really old equipment and then they just retired, then they come to me and I'm like, you definitely have some cavities. Like, I don't know how that person was ignoring this. But most of the time when this situation happens, it's a difference in philosophy. You see, cavities don't just develop overnight. You don't just wake up with a hole in your tooth. That's what a cavity is. Typically, they start to see these signs of demineralization. And on an x-ray, for example, you start to see like a dark spot that starts forming on the x-ray. Now, some people, they just pull the trigger a little bit earlier. They say, hey, that dark spot has gotten a little bit bigger in your tooth. I think we need to do a filling. Other people are like, I think we can wait a little bit longer and see. If that's gonna get any bigger, then I'll do it. But right now, I think we can still kind of wait. So this person might have like 4 lesions that are starting in her teeth, but they might not actually be cavities yet. And they might never become cavities, or they might become cavities like next year when they take new x-rays. It's hard to tell. That's most likely what's happening in this situation.